Welcome to Kevin's English Room Podcast. So we have a shout out on this one.
All right.
On Amazon Music, we are doing a show called Kevin's English Room Podcast Plus. It is a 5-minute spin-off version of this show where we answer English questions we get from our listeners.
Yes.
For example, we just got a question saying, how do you use oh shit in a lot of different ways? How's that different from oh really? Or is that true? How is it different? And we try to explain the differences as much as possible.
Yes.
It's free. All you have to do is download Amazon Music and then search for our show, Kevin's English Room Podcast Plus. And that's it. You don't have to have the paid version.
Yeah.
Just go for the free version and you're good. You can start enjoying the show. So try it, guys. All right.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
So in the last episode, I talked about some of the things that I feel behind.
Yeah.
Some of the elements that I feel behind when I compare to the other Japanese friends right, that I have.
Even though your Japanese is quite a high.
I've excelled a lot compared to me high school, but there are some parts of me, some situations where I feel, I'm so not Japanese. I'm jealous of their skills, the Japanese skills. The first one was, the kanjis. How do I explain the kanjis over telephone?
Yeah.
Other things, for example, when somebody, I don't know
Okay.
祝福慣例 like like happy, sad events. Happy, sad, celebratory events. What do you call those?
That's
感祝福礼なんだっけほら What do you call those? 祝
kan.
感
Yeah.
感祝
No.
感 what?
That's kankon sosai.
Kankon Sosai.
Is that right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kankon Sosai.
Right.
That, like, let's say, for example, let's say, sadly, let's say I had a friend that had their family member pass away.
Okay.
I don't know what to say to them, like the manners, right?
True.
In English, it's like, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss. That I know, but like in Japanese, you can't, I don't think, I feel like there's it's just me not learning that yet. Like I should do my own studying. That's absolutely true. But like there's certain ways of communicating in that situations. Like なんとか申し上げます？お悔やみ申し上げます。
Yeah.
But like that feels so weird to me. Like it's just I don't know.
It's really
like okay. Let's say that I don't know. Let's say. You had somebody pass away. Like, I don't know if I'm comfortable saying that to you. Like it feels too like I don't know. It's just 他人事? Like it feels too like not like it's so keigo to the point where it's like, but I can't think of any other form of saying it.
Okay.
お悔やみ申しなんか like it's too not casual. It's too formal to say it to a friend. Like
okay.
if I were to say it to a Joshi, maybe it makes more sense.
Yeah.
But like I don't know how to adjust that. Like I don't know how to like change that. Like to a friend. Like so maybe I'm not used to like sort of like optimizing the words. Or it's so difficult.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's not something you're the only one who is
it like
struggling.
It's like a Japanese in general, like people, is it that difficult?
Yeah. Maybe so same for the explanation for the kanjis. Still, like today, I'm not fully like I have not like fixed ways of explanation for me. It's every time on the spot I think about it and kind of. So that's that.
Okay.
And this one too, like because it's not, or luckily, or it doesn't have to be luckily, but kankon sosai is not everyday things, right? So I'm still not used to
communicating under that circumstance.
Yeah. It's just like I don't know how like when I'm attending to the wedding party of somebody, it's like I don't know
so
what should I bring and how like wait is that 5万円 or 3万円 or like you know that's kind of same thing to me. It's like those fixed phrases are only used in that situation, so we don't say that in daily life. And so maybe like people around you, like including me, maybe not like that confident
as well,
but just like pretending that I'm kind of mashed up everything and just saying things. And
so maybe I'm not as behind.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because after I'm hearing your story, like お悔やみ申し上げます for example. True. If it was like text,
yes,
I could use that phrase to my friend.
Okay. To a friend.
Yeah.
Is that natural to you?
Yeah, to me, yes.
Okay.
Because it's more like text and like it's like
Okay.
like more but like face to face.
Okay.
If we're in the same room and then maybe I would say so because I don't have no other choices.
You'll say お悔やみ申し上げます
Maybe.
Maybe. So counterintuitive to me.
Because if I can find something more, just like you said, a little bit more casual, and the way I can express my sympathy.
Both is okay. I guess sympathy.
With like more closer vibe as a friend. Like I'm on your side, man, kind of vibe is the one I want to express. But and I know お悔やみ申し上げます is a little too like this too much. But I cannot find any better than that.
Okay. All right. So I guess that itself is a very difficult sort of word to deal with. I guess it's not whether if one's accustomed to the Japanese culture or not. It's more like that word is difficult.
Like すごく残念だったね. That sounds that's not enough. That's not enough to me. So I can't find any.
Okay. Right.
So that happens to me as well, kind of.
I see.
But no one of this.
Not only that, but like for example, there was this other timing, right, where I was at a wedding. I was attending a wedding, and then the cameraman started coming around and be like, I was like, 最後にそのみんなのメッセージをちょっと集めて流すんで一言いただけもらっていいですかみたいな. The cameraman just started walking around, right? I didn't know that was coming, right? And everybody else was like, just saying their whole shit. They're really good. They're really fast. And it came to me. And I was like, fuck, what do I say in these situations? Like, everybody's saying things like, or I remember they were saying like, 末永くお幸せに was sort of like the keyword that they were saying. I catch that. I caught that. But like, I couldn't think of like what the appropriate terms for that was. Like, what do people usually say? Well, I mean, I guess 末永くお幸せに is like the kind of like the, I don't know, the word that everybody says. Like, I can't think of anything else.
You're catching on the spot.
I was catching it on the spot. But I froze, man. Like, it came as like, I can't say no. That will be too impolite.
Right, of course.
So I was like, of course, I'll do it. So, okay, let's start this. It's like, 本当に良かったね。おめでとう。みたいな。
I mean, that's enough.
おめでとう。
that's not bad.
だね。すごい良かった。This is exactly how I did it. It's like I stuttered. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Should I say like that phrase like 末永くお幸せに but maybe not suitable for this?
Exactly. I was not confident.
なるほどね。
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Right. those things, or like, okay, when I make a reservation,
Okay.
you know, at a restaurant,
Okay,
right? When
yeah.
I call, I still don't know how to start a conversation.
Okay.
Like,
how?
for example, should I go with 忙しい時間帯に失礼します like, should I say that?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
yeah.
some people do, right?
Yeah.
Or like,
I sometimes do.
or like, お伺いしたいんですけど、should I start off with that?
Yeah.
Or like, 質問なんですけど、should I say that? Is that casual? Or
Yeah.
like, that's something that I'm still really like, I'm not confident with that
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I understand you.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe the amount of exposure to those situations are a little bit
Yeah.
like bigger on my side. So maybe experience level would be different, but I'm still learning.
Oh, you still haven't really
Yes.
It's not definite that this
Yeah.
is the right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of
When I was
in.
in the company, I had to like make reservations to like restaurants for the customers, right? Or hotels or every places. And I have to do sometimes phone call to the restaurants. And I didn't know how to do that from the beginning for the beginning.
Okay.
And I was like watching and listening to the bosses and like senpais doing it. And one of my senpais are like, もしもし何々の何々と申しますけども start with like that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
That's the mature way of saying it. I copy that.
Okay.
But one of my boss, he's
Okay.
from Osaka. I love his communication style.
Yeah.
And then he went like, お忙しい中ごめんなさい
So like the tone?
Yeah,
Okay.
ごめんなさい、ほんとこんな時間にね start with like that. And I really like that
That's a
vibe.
technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how like, this senpai, 30歳ぐらい well, very matured. He's like a 大人, of course. But the boss was like 50何歳 and like he's a boss of boss and like mature of mature kind of to me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what masters do.
Okay.
And I copy that.
Okay. So you were actually on the
I'm
phone.
learning. Yeah.
Like, すいません。お忙しいですよね。すいません。
Right.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm younger than him.
Okay.
So I know I have to take some
Like the
like
Oji-san off of the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be like a little more fresher than him
Yes.
as a voice and everything. But
Yeah.
the way of saying everything is like I copied from him.
Oh, okay.
And still today I'm using it.
You're using it?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So yeah, we're still. At least I'm still learning it.
Right.
And
another thing that's kind of difficult for me is if I should say お世話になってます or not.
Oh, to
people that let's say for example like じゃあ例えば市役所でやり取りしてて、
okay.
その人に対して、先ほどの何々ですお世話になってます。I don't know if I should say that or not. Like お世話になどうなんだろうみたいな。Like for 取引先 Yes, I know you have to say it.
Yeah.
お客さん取引先
Right.
Yes.
It's been quite a while.
Yeah.
We do the time. We have the time of お世話になっている time.
Right.
Constant things.
Right. But like, do I say it to like, for example, the doctors, the dentist office that I call? Do I say it to the shiyaksho if I have to say, communicate with them?
Yeah.
It's that kind of difficult.
True.
I've always, I tend to sort of like wait until they say it, and then I'll say it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a good way of learn things.
Yeah.
Like see and listen to what they do, and then but true. It's the difficult thing is about those things are like you have the classic Japanese standard way of saying these things, right? That's the standard in for example, like maybe 30 years ago.
Okay.
That was the mainstream,
Okay.
and that was the standard. But now, right now, we're like people like me and you do this
Yeah.
in certain situations that sounds too much sometimes, you know.
What do you mean by that?
For example, like お世話様です. That's like thank you and like thank you as always kind of.
Yeah.
And that's something purely Japanese, authentic, standard way of saying thank you to, for example, like dentist or like any places. I know it. For example, my grandma uses it.
Yeah.
And that sounds perfect. Oh, that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
But if I use お世話様です to, for example, in コンビニ or like drugstore or like any supermarket, that sounds a little,
かしこまりすぎ?
yeah, kind of, yeah.
その
Maybe I'm not,
too young?
yeah, I'm not mature enough to be
not-
like that.
I see.
You know, and that's really cannot be like verbalized,
I see.
right?
There's some sort of weirdness in young
Yeah.
people just using that word.
Right.
Yeah.
So I respect that the Joshi's way of communicating. I love, but I cannot completely copy that because if I do that, oh, it's a little too much, kind of.
Too much character.
Yeah.
I see.
So that's difficult.
I see.
Yeah, even though like お世話様です is the right way. Yeah.
Because when I was doing the register, Arbaito for the Gashiya-san, a lot of people were, now that I know, they were all like obachans, right? They were like, "Osayasama."
Yeah.
When they're done with okaiken, when they leave, like, "Osayasama," they
Yeah.
would go away. They were like, I didn't know that was one of the things you can say. So I was about to incorporate that. I don't do it, but like I was like, I didn't know this was one of the ways of saying it. So I was like, I was so close to using it, like at a convenience or something.
I mean, it's not completely off, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like you've got it's too characteristic if we use that.
Yeah.
Same as like お悔やみ申し上げます. That's completely the perfect ones. It's the standard one, but some it's
Yeah.
That's why it's like true.
That's so difficult.
Yeah.
So difficult.
Yeah.
So difficult. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Right.
I get it. So you wait.
I wait until the other person. Yeah. Like that, I guess that's like the only thing how you can learn to listen to other people.
Yeah.
So like the downside of that, if I don't get to see it, so you know this, but like I've been using the washiki no toire the opposite way.
Right.
I don't know when, but like one time we talked about this and like, Kevin, you're using it the opposite way. Like you face the other side, Kevin, when you use that washiki no. And I was like, really?
True.
Because I don't get to see anybody take a shit or do a piss, right?
Yeah.
In the costume, so like I don't have any other samples, so it's dangerous.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Right. So.
I get it.
Yeah. And it happens.
Yeah.
Right? So. All right. Thanks for listening, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.